do this in the last video, but I guess I'll do it now. This is how I would book SummerSlam for SummerSlam 2009. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Um, I'd say John Cena would dominate most of the match, but in the end, Orton would hit the RKO and win cleanly. I think Legacy should come in and John Cena will take them out though. I think Orton needs to win this. He should hold the belt until Survivor Series, and at that point, maybe John Cena can win it there. But I think Cena needs to hold, or Orton needs to hold on to it for a bit longer, just to make him more credible as the top heel, and because there's been so many short title reigns, we need a good long reign for at least a little while longer. Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk. Um, just a typical TLC match. One thing though is I would definitely have John Morrison interfere and help CM Punk out. I'm gonna give the win to Jeff Hardy though, but I think I would do this to get Morrison to turn heel. I know he just turned face, but he needs to be back heel. He needs to be pushed to the main event, and I think he needs to be pushed to the main event as a heel. So I would have Morrison interfere, help Punk out as a heel, and to later build a Hardy versus Morrison feud for Unforgiven. Well, now it's Breaking Point, but I'm gonna still call it Unforgiven. We also got Chris Jericho and the Big Show versus Crime Time. As much as I don't really like Crime Time as a tag team, I think they need to win this match just because the WWE needs to give their tag team belts to actual tag teams and not just single wrestlers put into a tag team. I think that they need to have Chris Jericho open for a feud for The Undertaker when he comes back, and just release the Big Show. He's just useless. Any match he's in just ruins the whole dynamic of the match. Look at WrestleMania 25. Although Cena versus Edge would not have been the greatest main event for WrestleMania, it certainly would have been a bit better if they wouldn't have thrown the Big Show in there. Just release the Big Show. There's nothing for him. He's just useless. Next match we got Rey Mysterio versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler has to win this one. The WWE needs to push new talent and put their belts on younger guys. The IC belt's a great title for younger guys. People like Rey Mysterio, older veterans, should not be holding the IC belt. It's for younger, up-and-coming talent. I think Dolph Ziggler, although I don't like him that much yet, he could be a potential star in the future, and they need to push him more. And giving him the IC belt definitely gives him some more credibility. And it's his time to win it. He didn't win it at Night of Champions, so I think he should win it this time. And finally, we got DX versus Legacy. I would probably put this match last because of the fact that the other two titles were retained, and the fact that Shawn Michaels is returning, but also because I think the show needs to end with a bit on a positive note, with with a bit of fun. I think this should just be just a typical squash match. DX just comes in and just sort of beats up Legacy a bit. And everything ends well. That's what the people want to see. Although wouldn't be the greatest match, that's just good booking in my opinion. You need to do that. So tell me what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys.